What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be installing a Whirly custom fab turbo blanket onto my truck right here behind me. Now, as a lot of you guys know, like these turbo blankets are supposed to keep a lot of heat back in the turbo instead of like getting really hot under the hood, just to keep like the heat reduction down. Now, this blanket here, one of my buddies actually like just gave it to me for free. He got an S400 kit for his truck, and this blanket will not fit anymore. So I figured, you know what? Why not throw it on the truck? I think it's like 150 bucks for this or something like that. I'm gonna see if it's worth it or not. I like testing stuff out to see if, like, for the money you're spending, I think that's like 150 bucks from a Whirly site, to see if it's actually worth it or not. Now, this is not gonna be like so much scientific. It's just like, know how you know like when you drive your truck and like after like a long drive or just driving in general, you pop your hood and it's like hot under there. I'm just gonna throw it on and see if I can notice like an actual difference underneath the hood. Now, today outside, it's about like 80 degrees out. So we're gonna put it on, install it, show you guys how easy it is to install. It just comes with the blanket and these couple wires right here. It should be like a really simple install. Then just go on a little drive and, you know, see if it's actually cooler underneath the hood or not. Now, my edge stopped working for some reason. I don't know what was up with it. Like last week it was working and worked for the video, and then I was just driving and it said no PIDs detected. I tried updating it, won't connect to anything. So it's not gonna be so much scientific. It's just gonna be that if I can notice a distinct difference or not, if the turbo blanket works or not. So let's go ahead right now and get into the video. Now I'm gonna wheel a topside creeper over my truck. This is the best investment I've literally ever made for working on vehicles. Especially if you have like a 2020 truck like I do. I'm 6 foot tall, and to get up under the engine bay is a really high leap. Like, I'm on my tippy toes all the time. This thing for like 200 bucks is really worth the money. Makes life so much easier. Go ahead here now, pop the hood. I actually got the truck cleaned up, looks really nice. So that's how you know it's gonna rain tomorrow. But let's go ahead here now, pop the hood. Now, I haven't been under here in a while, and real quick too, with my oil leak, I'll keep you guys updated on that. All the dealerships around me are just starting to reopen back up, and I'm gonna take it back in and see if they will cover that or not. I hope so that they will. Like, after pulling it in my garage, there's just water there from my AC, but after I pull it in the garage, I always take a look at the floor because we have concrete, and there's never any residue on the floor or anything like that. And two, like I said, it's only like the oil pan gasket there. So even if they don't cover that at the end of the day, it really won't be that hard for me to do it myself, even though it sucked to do. But that's what sucks, like doing all these types of work to your truck. You do lose your warranty. But it is what it is. It's something simple. Like next time I do the oil change, I'll just swap that out here. But let's go ahead here now and get this turbo blanket installed. And one thing I like to do as well, like when I'm not under my hood all the time, I just like to take a look at like my coolant and everything like that. My coolant level's been about the same since I've done my truck. I'm not like losing any coolant or anything like that. Just take a quick look and make sure like everything's good. Nothing's really out of place or anything like that. So everything looks good. I'm gonna scope out this turbo real quick and see how we're gonna get this blanket on here. Probably get a little light over here to make life a lot easier. But to a lot of people ask too, like all these loose connectors. If you guys are like just starting to follow my channel, what I did was I took all my old connectors right here, and I put dielectric grease in them, and I just electrical taped them up so I wouldn't get any like anything in there per se, like moisture or anything like that. Just I know they make like a plug kit that you can put in there, but at that point in time I didn't know about that, so that's just what I did for the time being, and so far having no issues. This looks like it's gonna take like a whole 30 seconds to install, but we'll see how it goes. You're just gonna take this, I guess, just throw it back at the turbo. And on here, there's like 2 rivets. There's 1, 2, then there's 1 on the other side. I assume you're just gonna take your wire, fish it around the turbo, just tie it up nice and tight so it doesn't go anywhere, and you should be good to go. I'm gonna set the camera up and I'll show you guys how long it's gonna take me to install. Like I said, it should be about 30 seconds. Doesn't look like it's gonna take long at all. All right, here we go. Should be about 30 seconds, I think. Oh, that was easy. Now we're going to take our wire. Oh, yeah, get over the back of that. Perfect. There it is on there before I get it all tied up. You don't get to see your turbo now, which is the only downside. It'd be cool if this blanket came in like different colors. Maybe it does, I don't even know. Maybe it comes in like a green or orange or something like that. The match your piping, that'd be pretty cool if it did. I have to look that up. But for now, I just got a black one. But yeah, we'll get it tied up here now, go for a little drive and see if I notice an actual difference in the under the hood temperature like they claim. Also too, this blanket I guess is supposed to give you like faster turbo spool up because it's not as much heat, but we'll see if I notice any major differences. Actually, what I ended up doing was pulling it back out and then looping the chicken wire around each side of it before I put it back down on the right side, because this wire is like really hard to get on there and snake it through. So now that I got it on there, I'm gonna put it back in, loop it back around, and then connect it to each side. I actually found out there's 4 of them. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, finally got installed. I always jinx myself when I say it's gonna take like 30 seconds. It ended up taking me like probably 10-15 minutes to figure out how to run that wire around just so this wasn't all loose. It was like kind of weird fishing it through. I don't know if it's different on the 20s or not. I know the 20s had this different coolant line coming up through here. Usually on the 17 through 19s this is capped, so there's probably be more room, but we got it on there, so let's go ahead here now, start it up, and take it for a little drive, see if I actually notice a difference. Start it up. Just check everything over. One thing I like about this is it's no tools to install it. It's literally just a wire and a blanket, so it's like really simple besides the fact of running the wire around everything. But let it warm up here for a couple minutes and we'll go on a little drive. And when we let this warm up, just be really careful with your arms because your downpipe is actually like ceramic heat wrapped, and that heat wrap tears the crap out of your arms, so it cuts you really easy. So just be really careful when you're working on that downpipe there. All right, let's go on a little drive here and see after the drive. We'll pop the hood and see if there's actually less heat under the hood. Usually it's like steaming hot. I pop the hood a million times after it's hot, so I know what to expect. So let's see if it actually makes a difference. Like I said, I took the edge out of the window. For some reason, it just literally just stopped working out of nowhere. I went to go change a PID, went back to one of the main screens, and then it said no PIDs detected, couldn't connect the vehicle. Tried hooking my phone up to update it, wouldn't update. So I brought it in my house to maybe try to hook up to the computer. But I'll let you guys know next week how that goes. Okay, got back from our little drive. We're up to temp now. We got some heat in it. Let's pop the hood now and see if I actually notice a difference, if it's cooler or not. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but I forgot to mention too, that oil gave me the typewriter tick and it's so damn annoying. Let me see if you can hear it or not. After you go like on a longer drive and you actually have a like really good temp, you'll hear it a lot more, but wow. I'm actually surprised that like all that heat didn't just smack me in the face. That actually kept it a lot cooler. What I should have done was went out and got like one of those thermal heat guns. But yeah, definitely a lot cooler under here. I'm actually really surprised about that actually. Huh. Actually something behind that heat blanket, I guess then. So that's about it for this video, guys. Like I said, I guess there actually is something behind this heat blanket here. I thought it was gonna be a waste of money, to be honest with you, but when I pop the hood, usually the heat smacks me right in the face. And I didn't notice anything. I'll keep you guys updated like when I go on some longer drives and I do some hauling with my landscape trail and everything like that. But if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe. If you like the content you saw, you know, give this video a big thumbs up. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.